Hello, how are you? Oh, good. Yes, I'm very well, thank you for asking. My name's Robert Lane. I'm a musician and guitar tutor from the UK. And in this video today, we're going to be looking at part 2 of Jack and Diane, the riff ideas using the CAGED system. Now, before we get into that, could I ask you please to subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment on it, share it, because doing all of those things helps more people to find the videos in the future, which would be fantastic, and I'd appreciate it. Okay, so I've done a video previously on the very first part of Jack and Diane with those ideas. The intro. And I've also done a video talking about the first sort of steps with the CAGED system. So if you haven't seen either of those, it's probably worth checking that first. I'll put a link in the description of this video. We're now looking at part 2 of the tune, Jack and Diane, by John Mellencamp, which sounds something like this. Okay. Now, the interesting thing is that's the same 3 chords as you had here. Well, how can it be the same? Because they're different shapes. Well, if that doesn't mean anything to you, definitely watch that CAGED system video. Because we're now using those same 3 chords, A, D and E, but using a different shape. The first one is this. This is the A using an E shape. So if you play an E shape bar chord at fret 5, I'll give you the chord A. Just using the top of it here. So I've got one finger flat across 3 strings. We're only going to hear that finger on 2 of them, but I put it on 3. That's the way I'll do it. And then this second finger, so that's on fret 5, and then this second finger on the G string, fret 6. Then this third finger on fret 7 of the D string. We strum that once. Then our little finger is going to find this note on the high E string, fret 7, the high E note. Doing that as a bit of an upstroke. Okay? Just those 2 strums. Then I have this D shape at fret 4, which gives me an E chord. That's a D. Taking the same shape and putting it up a tone, it's going to give me an E. Okay? Take that same D shape down to fret 2 to give you a D. Back to the E. That's a sus4, a suspended 4. So I'm just bringing the little finger onto the high E string, fret 5 to give me that sus4 sound. Normal, sus4. Oops, sorry. So at the end there, I just went D, E, A. D shape for a D, D shape for an E, E shape for an A. Now you can see how it starts to get a bit confusing because you're talking about the chord that you can hear, in this case an A, but then the shape, an E. So it's kind of like thinking in 2 languages at once. I think we get all of that twice. Not that. Okay, then we have this little sort of instrumental section. Now this one, there's A again in our, I want to say, normal's the wrong word, our really familiar, how you probably learn A to begin with, maybe with 3 fingers. Here we're doing it in that rock style. Flat finger, and then bringing these 2 in to give us a D/A, which is the same shape as we used in part 1. It's the same movement going from that to that, but down here, and the other way around. So it's then take that shape, that one, so like the C shape, up to fret 4. So your first finger's on fret 4. Now it's nice if you can get a little slide there. Try that. With me so far? That little finger's just come onto the G string, fret 6. On and then off. And the second phrase is a bit different. So I didn't talk through each of those there, but I'm hoping that you're going to be able to spot it and work it out. What chords are we actually hearing here? Well, that's an A. That one, if we were to put that little finger on there, that would be a C shape for an E, so that's an E chord. And this one, do the same thing, would be a D, so it's like going A, D, A, E. So still the same three chords. All of the riffs in this have used A, D and E. Sometimes in different orders, but just using those three chords. And obviously different shapes. And with those ones, again, it's nice if you put that open A at the bottom. That works. Nice. Alright, there we go. Try those bits, see if they make sense. Leave me a comment, let me know if that was useful, or if you have any questions about it. Please do watch the two videos first. I think that will help before you move on to this part. As I mentioned at the start, if you could subscribe to the channel, share the video, like it, comment on it, all that stuff is really handy. You can find out more about me at robertlanemusic.co.uk, where you can hear my music and see the different projects I work on. And I also have a podcast that you might find interesting called the Robert Lane Creative Careers Podcast, where I talk to creatives about creativity and how they make a living in the arts. You can find that on all your podcast providers and on the website, robertlanemusic.co.uk. All right, that's it for now. See you next time. Goodbye.